What's going on, guys? We're gonna do a side comparison here. These are my two daily drivers, the Motorola Moto Z and the S7 Edge. Let's take a look. So as you guys saw my video earlier today, I ended up getting the S7 Edge, and I cannot be happier with my decision. I know I posted a video a couple of months ago with some reasons for why I returned the S7 Edge, and I didn't keep it because I had the Edge Plus. However, at the time, I probably didn't have the need to upgrade, and I did it. But later on, I realized that it wasn't my time for the upgrade. As the time went on, you know, we actually moved to North Carolina. There are more things to do here, more places, more fun, whatever. Obviously, I'm gonna be taking more videos and pictures. And I'm sure, like you guys, I don't carry around like an actual camera to take videos or pictures. I do it with my phones. So as we moved here and we started traveling and going to the beach and doing a lot of things, I started taking more pictures and videos, and I started running out of space on my Samsung Galaxy Edge Plus. That phone doesn't have access to micro SD card. Also, because I was using the phone more, the battery was not enough for me. That was kind of like the wake-up call. That's when I feel like, you know what, I need to upgrade. And after doing a lot of research, and I don't even need to do research because I pretty much review every phone out there, I knew the best option in terms of, you know, performance, camera, access to micro SD card, and battery was the S7 Edge. So I got it back. So these are gonna be my two daily drivers, the Moto Z and the S7 Edge. So let's do a little bit of a side comparison, side by side. All right, so let's actually go get a table. We're at the clubhouse here. I've been here with my wife at the swimming pool for the last couple of hours. It's a really pretty sunny day. But take a look at these two beautiful phones. I have cases on both phones right now, but we're gonna take off the case so we can see them side by side. So here's the swimming pool. As you guys can see, it's really busy, a lot of people here. And we're gonna sit on one of these tables. All right, guys, like I said, these are gonna be my two daily drivers from now on. And I cannot be happier. And I cannot think of any better combination than these two phones. We have the S7 Edge waterproof. In terms of performance, one of the best phones available right now. Get access to micro SD card, one of the best cameras, one of the best, actually I should say the best battery life on any phone right now. Probably until the Note 7 comes out. I did a battery draining test with this phone against the Droid Turbo 2, which offers, I think it's like a 3900 milliamp battery. The S7 Edge killed the Droid Turbo 2. And then on the other side right here, we have the thinnest phone probably on the planet right now, with only 5.2 millimeters, but also one of the best performance processor and all that available right now. So take a look at my super sexy wallpapers that we see right here on both. And you know what, let's go ahead and turn off here battery saver on the Motorola. And let's go ahead and remove the cases. So, by the way, speaking of cases, this is the Poetic from Affinity from Poetic cases, and this case is going to be available soon for the Motorola. On the other hand, right here on the Motorola, we have this really thin profile case, but still protects the camera. So let me go ahead and remove here the case on the S7 Edge. And actually, I'm gonna put the phone on top of the case because I don't want to scratch the phone with this metal table. And now let's go ahead and remove the case here on the Moto Z. This thing is ridiculous, guys. How insane how thin this phone is. It's insane. It's insane how they were able to manage to put all the internals inside of such a small package. Only 2600 milliamp battery, but I shouldn't say only, because hopefully you guys already watch both of my videos, battery test in a power saving mode and high performance, and I was able to get 4.5 hours screen time on either on power saving or high performance mode. So amazing battery life considering the size of the battery. Now take a look at the size comparison here. The Motorola is actually a little bit taller and a little bit wider than the Edge Plus. Oh my god, Edge Plus. S7 Edge. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm still thinking about my Edge Plus. Now a little bit taller and a little bit thicker than the S7 Edge. Both phones offers the Super AMOLED display. They look super vibrant, super clear. It doesn't matter if it's like crazy sunny outside, you're still gonna be able to see everything on the screen, even pictures and all that. Now when we look at the sides, let's go ahead and turn off the screens and let's put them side by side. Take a look at that. It's ridiculous how thin. The Motorola is probably half of the size of the S7 Edge, and take a look at the top. And you guys know the S7 Edge, it's not a thick phone by any means, but the Motorola, it's so thin that I don't think there is anything that compares to the thickness of this phone. So obviously any phone that you put next to the Motorola Moto Z, it's gonna look thick. So that's as far as the comparison. Really thin. Now both phones feel super nice in the hand. I think this is the perfect size, 5.5, 5.7, and you know, when they announced the specs of the Note 7, I think I heard first it was gonna be 5.8, and then I started hearing 5.7. Now I think there's a reason why Samsung don't want to go any bigger than 5.7, because they're probably afraid that most people are not gonna go for something bigger than 5.7. So I'm fine with that. 5.5, 5.7, that's a pretty good size. At least they didn't make the Moto Z like a 5.1 or 5.3, because I wouldn't have been happy if they did that. So thank God they did it 5.5. But yeah, this is just, guys, to show you size comparison. In terms of better look, I mean, that will be probably subject to an opinion, but I will say, guys, and you guys know I love Samsung, but I will say in this particular case, oh my god, Motorola, hands down, this phone is a better looking. I mean, look at this thing, guys. Beautiful, super thin profile. The camera looks super nice on the back. Beautiful screen. I mean, you know, this thing is gonna get attention big time from everybody else. But the S7 Edge is also a super nice looking phone with the silver platinum color. I just feel like, you know, the Motorola, it's better looking because it's, you know, thinner phone and all that. So anyways, expect many comparisons, many videos between these two phones. So far, I'm actually really impressed with the camera on the Motorola Moto Z. This is one of the few phones, aside from the Samsungs. I believe somebody told me today the iPhone S or S Plus also records in 60 frames per second. But mostly it was, up until recently, just the Samsungs are recording 60 frames per second, which I love. And I started uploading everything on YouTube in 60 frames per second now. So the Motorola does that, and I already posted a couple of samples, and the video looks super good. It's also built in optical image stabilization, so the video it's not gonna be an issue. It's gonna be pretty much as good as the video quality on the Samsung. So anyway, guys, give me your thoughts or your comments. If you have the option to go between these two phones, which one will you go with? And when you answer that question, don't even think about the battery, because I already posted a couple of videos and I was able to get 4.5 hours screen time on the Moto Z. I know you can get more with the S7 Edge, but 4.5 hours, it's plenty of screen time on, considering the size of this phone and the battery. So with that being said, don't think about the battery, think about the look and think about the performance. Tell me which phone will you go with, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out. Alright guys, there you have it. These are my two new daily drivers, the Moto Z and the S7 Edge. Give me your thoughts or your comments on. I'm curious to hear which of these phones will you go with, and I will see you on the next one.